Hi guitarlings, I'm Gray at Hub Guitar. Today we're going to do a solo fingerstyle arrangement for Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Great for the kids, but also a good introduction to the basics of fingerstyle guitar. So here we go. Starting at the beginning, we've got the bottom part of a D major chord. You can fret that in any way that you find comfortable because nothing is really changing or nothing is dynamic about this measure. I've got my pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and I've got my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And it's Old MacDonald, so I'm just plucking around that shape. And then I go to a G major, had a farm. I do have to change a note of the chord at the end of the 2nd measure, had a farm. Note that although this is G major, I don't really feel like it's necessary to fret down a bunch of extraneous notes because I'm just playing 3rd fret G and then open 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. So had a farm. And I like to keep it that way. I like to keep my chord voicings pretty simple for solo guitar. Now we've got E-I, that's just your basic D major shape. We've got our index finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then we've got our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. E-I to a C major, E-I. And I am actually probably not going to fret down the 2nd fret of the 4th string because I don't need to, but you can if you want, if it's easier for you to remember that C major shape. E-I, O, back to D major. So altogether we have and then after that it's pretty similar. In fact, it's basically just a repeat. And now we get to the challenging part because this is where those animals start making those infernal noises. So suddenly the melody gets pretty fast. And it's kind of challenging to keep up with that pace and also do some chord stuff. So we're going to switch to a little bit more of a counterpoint idea where we've just got a bass moving along with the melody. So we've got da 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 da. Let's, I don't know, call it a pig. And an oink, oink here. So I've got my 1st finger on the 2nd fret there for measure 9, and my pinky's on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And that leaves a middle finger free to grab the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. With an oink, oink here, and then I've still got my pinky there. Oink, oink there. And then measure 11, I've still got my pinky there. Here, an oink, there, an oink. So I've still got my pinky there, but now I've moved to my other finger, which is my 3rd finger, or ring finger, to the bass. Everywhere an oink, oink. And I did change the melody there just to make it a little bit more interesting. Everywhere an oink, oink. So my 2nd finger is now on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And then we're going to go to measure 13, which is basically the same stuff all over again. So for a tune like this, you really want to set your tempo based on the fastest or maybe hardest part. So don't jump in at a high speed and then only hit your head on measure 9 and realize you can't continue that tempo. So find that fast part and kind of calibrate your whole tempo to that. Alright, so that's it for Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Thanks for watching.